guys, and welcome back to my channel, DoBeLive. I will be doing a message from our higher self at this time, especially with everything going on in the collective. I wanted to just kind of see like where we are, and so instead of doing just one message, I have decided to do a pick a pile. I felt compelled to do a pick a pile. So we have 3 crystals before us for you to choose from, 3 piles to choose from. I will timestamp everything in the description below. Welcome to the channel, DoBeLive, where it's a safe space for you to do well, be well, live well. And I'm ready to like get right in because I just pre-shuffled, so I have no idea what card holds what, but I do know what crystal I have already chosen. So make sure you take a few deep breaths before picking your crystal, and whatever you're drawn to the most, it may be more than one, but you may want to look at all 3, whatever resonates for you. Remember to take what resonates. Don't try to make anything stick that doesn't. If this isn't your story, maybe the next. But I do hope that it finds you well for where you are. And I'm going to get you guys to see the crystals. Again, we have the first pile is Citrine. The second pile is Amethyst Quartz, and the third pile is Labradorite. So, ooh, can you guys see that? Okay, yeah. So pile 1 is the Citrine, pile 2 is the Amethyst Quartz, and pile 3 is the Labradorite. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a second to look over that real quick. Take a few more seconds. Luna, don't start. Luna's trying to start, y'all. Just whatever you feel drawn to, make sure that is what you go for. There is no wrong. Okay? So, let us begin. Move these 2 piles out of the way. And we're going to start with the Citrine here. Alright, so, oh wow, Luna, stop, move. You guys, I'm so sorry. Alright, so Luna will be in y'all reading. The first card is Grounded. It's so funny because, can you guys see that? Yeah, there we go, Grounded. So it's funny because I legit just finished talking about this in the last video that I did, the collective message that I did about, where we are, what's going on in the collective. And grounding was an energy that was coming through heavy at this time, okay? So we have grounding, celebration. So you guys picked Citrine, and Citrine is an energy of exuberance, of joy, it is one in terms of like prosperity when doing money magic or just abundance, wealth, that type of thing. Then you have celebration. Wow, connect with your soul family. You have gratitude. This is beautiful coming through. This feels like just a message of reminding you all about where you currently are and, some of the things that may be occurring and transitioning at this time in your life. Okay, death. Which doesn't surprise me because I actually saw that pre-shuffling the death card, and it just feels as though there are some situations that are coming to an end. There is a closing of cycles, life and death, birth, beginnings and endings. That is the energy that I get. Clairsentience with the Archangel Ragu here. I probably chopped that all the way up. Don't worry about it. And and Cernunos, life force energy. Either way, I see this. This is a beautiful card. I see this and I think grounding energy. Okay. And then for the tarot, we have, wow, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys, if you pick Citrine, you're definitely, your higher self is definitely coming through with a message about prosperity, abundance, and opportunities here. Okay. And then Queen of Cups. I love this. Oh, yeah, also new deck alert. New deck alert! New deck alert! I love this. Queen of Cups. And the last card for you, wow, 8 of Pentacles. Is so funny because I do feel like overall, collectively, regardless of what pile you pick, that overall there is a creative energy here. There's a need to be clear in your intention. Creativity is showing up heavy, and there may be a need for you all in pile 1, Citrine pile, to be clear on your intentions of what it is you're trying to create. Some of you may need a change of scenery here with grounding as well as life force. Some of you may be trying to grow your gifts in your clairsentience, being able to honor the emotions and the feelings, your feelings, and the physical sensations that you may be having or experiencing at this time with Citrine. So I feel like there is very much a need to trust exactly where you are currently from your higher self. I feel like your higher self is coming through to say that, now's the time to relax. I don't just see grounding as grounding. Yes, again, if you caught the video that I did prior to this message, then you will hear me talking about the need to ground and protect yourself. But I feel like between celebration and connect with your soul family, I feel like you have a lot of spiritual support, as well as a lot of people who are close to you, who are very supportive of your creative endeavors. I feel like they're reminding you to have an attitude of gratitude, to be thankful for everything as it is right now in your life. Even if you do feel as though that, you're in a space of learning how to be open to the death of things, the endings of things, not necessarily physical death to the body, but it may be a physical death in terms of relationships or ending a career. I also feel like with the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles, that's your higher self is definitely wanting to let you know that there are many opportunities as you allow yourself to be open to the abundance and the fertility here, the flow of things. You already have the skills necessary. I feel like you've already, acquired a lot of the knowledge. You've already been the apprentice, or you're in a space where you've already learned a lot for some of you, and now it's time to allow the opportunities to flow in. For some of you, this may be you becoming, more studious. For you, you may be in a space of being the apprentice. I feel like there is much to be celebrated as you connect with more of, like-minded beings, people, spiritually connecting to things within Mother Earth, animals. Some of you may be thinking about and wanting to, start a garden, whether it is, vegetable or flowers, whatever this is. I feel like there's a need to really, really trust yourself, and there's a lot of sacral energy here to me overall that I'm picking up on, especially with a lot of the creativity, and there may be a need to get clear in your intentions. There may be a need to forgive yourself for things, that you were afraid to move on in terms of opportunities coming. I feel like this is also saying do not allow opportunities to, slip away. You've already put in a lot of hard work. For some of you, this very well could be the ending of a work situation here. Simply because with life force energy, with the Cernunnos here, here, it is about expressing your drive and passion. So it says here to do that, along with sensual and sexual powers are increased. Again, I said a lot of sacral energy. So I feel like with grounding your energies, allowing yourself to connect to Pachamama, Mother Earth, but also allowing yourself to connect to your spiritual source, or, other sentient beings who are on the same vibrational frequency as you are at this time, that if you move intuitively, you will be able to harness and allow increase here. Citrine. Again, this is a very, very powerful stone for, bringing in abundance, bringing in exuberance, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of prosperity here. So I feel like your higher self is reminding you, like, you are wealthy, you have all that you need, and it is time to allow the creative energies that are flowing within you, the creative juices that are trying to get out. Trust the way that you're being moved physically and emotionally, because it is divine guidance. It is your higher self coming through. Be grateful for all things, even if it feels as if you're in a stuck space, or even if it feels as though you haven't done everything. There's definitely a new beginning here, especially with the Ace of Cups at the bottom deck, or as the bottom deck energy. I feel like there may be a lot of relationships healing at this time as well. And even with the amethyst energy, like, I'm seeing so much purple. You may also be drawn to the amethyst pile. You might want to check that out. But I do feel like for you, Citrine pile 1, the Citrine pile, this is just a reminder that, you are abundant. You are doing something right now that is going to yield in your material world a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance from these creative ideas. I feel like there are brilliant ideas here, but you should be more open to and not resisting the changes that are trying to come into your life. Death is about simply learning and knowing that, with endings, you can create new beginnings, and it will be much to be celebrated. I feel like this could very well be you being put on a pedestal of some sort, or just being, acknowledged publicly somehow, platform, whether it's through work, through media. There's something here about what it is that you're wanting to do or that you're trying to do that Spirit is going to say, this is going to get the attention of, like souls. What you're doing will resonate for those at a very large way. There's a lot of expansion and growth here trying to take place, and you should just let it flow, because you have all that you need. You have all the gifts, all the passion, all that you need to move forward and following and doing what it is you truly love, what it is you truly desire to do. Don't be afraid of endings. I feel like your higher self is wanting you to know, don't be afraid. Celebrate when it's time to, close things out, when it's time to move on. Because you know that with this gratitude of this ending, even if it doesn't feel the best, it's bringing about opportunities here with the Knight of Pentacles. It's bringing about opportunities. So let the opportunities come in. Let them flow, because they'll be very fertile. Very fertile. Very abundant. Okay? Like, you're creating something. Something is trying to be born. Let it happen. Let the endings take place so that you can harness this life force energy here. So that you can capitalize on how your sensuality, your sacral energy, for women, your womb energy. For men, it would be your life force. Harness this energy to capitalize on, your creative endeavors, or, your business ventures, or whatever this is that you're trying to take a step in to gain more joy, more happiness, more fulfillment in your life. Okay? So I do hope that resonates for you. Pile 1, for where you are at this time. May it find you well. And we're going to go to pile 2. So if you pick pile 2, this is the beautiful Amethyst Quartz here. And you know, Amethyst is Mother Healer of all stones. It is my birthstone. I love this one. This is about unfolding, you know, mysteries and, you know, bringing light and or bringing a stronger connection to the divine, you know, to your intuition through the third eye, ajna, brow chakra. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you all. Oh wow, I said that. Now I said what I said. And you guys pulled ancient wisdom. Yeah, there we go. Ancient wisdom. Okay, beautiful. Wow, divine guidance here for you all. I love that. I love that, you know, we're doing a higher self, and so far in Power 1, 2, they're coming through like, hey, we're here. Ooh, okay. Accept love, Power 2. Alright, I see where this is kind of going, where your higher self. I'm hearing several things right now. Alright. Humor. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. And growth. Wow. Growth. Okay. So, then we have, this is so crazy. I just said this in Power 1. So, if you thought about Power 1, if Citrine grabbed your attention, please go back and watch Power 1, because if you watch Power, and if you did watch Power 1, I told Power 1 to watch the Amethyst because I was so drawn in Power 1 to Amethyst. Okay. So we have brilliant idea. Oh, wow. Okay. Power 2, you guys feel like my spiritual power, like my heavily, like you're already on your path. Like you're on your path. Just let's do this, okay? And let's see your tarot. Wow. The Hierophant. Hierophant. Oh, it tickles me. 7 of Swords. Okay. And wow, the Emperor. Oh, amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful and amazing. Okay. So, Power 2, Amethyst Quartz crystal. I feel like you are already in the space of being an enlightened one. I feel heavily drawn to call you Starseed, Earth Angel, Light Worker, okay? I feel like your higher self is letting you know to not take life so seriously, but to see the lighter side of things, to not focus on the things that shift your energy, you know. Be more accepting of love too. So I feel like you're always pouring out. You're pouring out because you are a very, very highly spiritual individual or being. You may be an empath. You may be a highly sensitive person. But a lot of the things that you're currently going through is about growing. It's time to go into that next level. I'm sorry, Luna is messing with my sister. A lot of you are in a space where it's time to elevate. It's time to elevate. And so because you're in a space of elevation, there is a lot of, it seems like the challenges are getting harder, or they're getting more frequent. It seems as though, it feels to me as though as soon as you walk away from one thing, you know, you've fought the good fight and you've taken your swords and you're leaving the battle, you know, you feel like maybe too much is going on at one time, and Spirit is saying, you know, you are the Hierophant. You are a very powerful and influential individual. So maybe, you know, you're a public influencer on media, or maybe you're just a heavy influencer at work. Maybe you have a leadership or a management or an administrative position at work in what you do. So whatever it is that you're going through at this time that you feel is so challenging, know that Spirit is saying it's all to increase your awareness with Master Buddha here. It's to increase your awareness. It's to let you know that you are where you should be at this time. And it is divinely guided. It is about allowing you to open up your heart space more, simply because I see the pink and I'm drawn to more, not so much, we have green and pink, it kind of intertwines. And I feel like the green is, the surface level of your heart and your soul, emotionally, your heart's mind. And so I feel like you're giving so much, but for whatever reason, whatever you may be going through, whether you're being too serious about things, you're not accepting the love that's trying to come in. And Spirit is trying to bring you this love because you have a divine wisdom. You're an ancient soul. You have done this many lifetimes before. And so I feel like for you all too, it may be that there is a need overall collectively to change your scenery, to change, if you're finding yourself too stressed, or you're finding yourself taking things too seriously, life too seriously, allow yourself to go back and pull on that inner child. Trust your inner voice. Trust the ancient. I feel like a lot of you may be getting a lot of downloads at this time. A lot of you may be having a lot of dreams. A lot of you may be traveling when you're in your state of rest. A lot of you may be traveling when you're meditating. But a lot of you may be experiencing downloads. You may be having sensations or chills and vibrations physically experienced as chills within your cranial cavity, within your head. You may be experiencing headaches. Your eyes may be bothering you, feeling sore. You may just be feeling tired. You may be feeling sensations up and down your spine, getting heat. I'm getting heat sensation, waves of heat in different parts of your chakra areas. Some of you may be feeling a tingling sensation within your feet and your legs, but I feel like whatever it is that you're wanting to do, or I'm going to say this, spiritually so, because whatever it is that you're trying to do in the spirit, or whatever it is your higher self is bringing to your awareness at this time, whatever they're letting you know, now it is time to reveal these mysteries. It's creating also a brilliant idea that is being divinely guided, and they're asking you to take action. They're asking you to move so that you can be in this boss energy with the Emperor here, so that you can bring and see the fruition of what it is, you're coming into with this Amethyst Quartz, this wisdom here, this divine intelligence that is innately your birthright. A lot of growth. You're expanding your consciousness. Again, they're heavy with the expansion of consciousness and awareness. And when you're consciously aware, you will start to make the changes and take the action to continue to grow and expand. Again, trust yourself. Be open to love. Allow yourself to forgive others. Don't take things lightly. Don't stress yourself out over something that's not even going to matter by tomorrow. Let's be real. I'm not going to say life's too short and nothing, because that may not be the case. My life might be very long for some, chronologically speaking. But be in the moment. Be in the moment, be present, be here. Allow this divine guidance to really, really elevate you to who you are. Because, you may or may not follow the book. When I see the Hierophant, I think, okay, yeah, tradition, yeah. But at the same time, I think, a little eclectic, a little different. Someone who's in a space and who can really mentor and help people, someone who is looked to and looked for, because they are so spiritually enlightened and admired, and can really, really, really be what whomever may be crossing your path need at that time. Honor that gift. Honor that space. Honor those things, because I feel like you went in the camp and you took back what was yours in a spiritual sense. Some of you are spiritual warriors. And I feel like your higher self is coming through to remind you that you're moving in a strategic way, because it's time for you to bring into fruition the ideas. It's time for you to bring into fruition the knowledge. It's time for you to share. It's time for you to be the emperor or the empress, not gender specific. It's time for you to sit on your throne and know that you rocking right now. Like, things are moving the way you need it to, because this is the divine time to do so. So make the move. Take the action. Allow your creativity to be set with the intention of manifesting big. Go big. You know, you hear people say go big or go home. No. Your higher self will say go big, don't go home. Don't play it small. You don't have to. But keep it light. Yeah. But keep it light. And if this is a relationship, some of you, yeah, okay. So for some of you, if you are in a relationship, you really, really need to trust that this is a deep connection. This is a spiritual connection. This is one that is beyond the physical and expands beyond the physicality of things. And, you know, the emotional aspect of things. This has all the ingredients it needs to flourish and to grow. But you have to be lighthearted. You cannot be so rigid in your perspective about how you feel or how you expect yourself to receive love, because you're giving it, but in order for it to be reciprocated, you have to lighten up. You have to lighten up in a heart space, because this is trying to grow. You know, no, yeah, you may have been, you know, betrayed, lied to, you know, faced a lot of deception. But Spirit is reminding you to trust yourself. You're being divinely guided. You have already been here. You have already done this. Use the experience, what we call and know as wisdom. And not only that, but it's ancient. Know who you are. Your higher self says, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Ace of Cups with, you know, bottom deck energy for this pile. I'm drawn to say that the bottom deck energy is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like this is, if you're in a relationship, this is a renewal of love. Love is growing because you've already gone through the battle. You've already been through the battle. And now there's a marriage, there's a commitment. You know, this is rock steady. This is a strong foundation. So embrace that, accept that. Stop being so rigid in your stand and your perspective because of things from the past. Take that wisdom from the past and know that you're being divinely guided to take certain actions, certain steps, so that you can grow this relationship and so that it can be, you know, new, so that it can feel new, so that you can be very vibrant and happy. Yeah, some of y'all go check out Power One, because that life force energy, sacral chakra energy was showing up. And citrine is actually very good for sacral chakra energy. But yeah, you have it with the Amethyst Quartz crystal. So I do hope that this message finds you well. Take what resonates, discard the rest. If this is not your story, maybe the next one. And thank you guys. So and pile 3, my pal. This Labradorite is so beautiful. So it's just so much going on with this. Like, I sleep with Labradorite, you know, because it makes me think lucid dreaming. But it's just so much energy. Oh, it's such a beautiful crystal, the Labradorite. It's one of my favorites, okay? So we're going to see what is coming through for those of you who picked Labradorite. This feels very colorful for me. This feels like expect the unexpected. That is the energy that I'm hearing from your higher self. So let's see, you know, what your message is from your higher self at this time. Wow, see, I love when they do that. You guys, I just said, your higher self said, because you chose this, to expect the unexpected. Listen at what your first card is. Like, this is ridiculous. Unlimited possibilities. I can't make this shit up if I wanted to. I like it. Yeah. All right. So you have unlimited possibilities. And I like that it is 19 because 1 and 9 is 10, which is 1. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. And then we have answer prayer. Beautiful. 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 I love how they're kind of color coordinated too. Wow. And see the light. Yeah. 33 ascended. Oh, look at that. Look. 33 ascended masters. Okay. Some of you are heavily connected to your ascended masters. Some of you may be working with some ascended masters. El Moira, Santa Maria, some of the deities that you may be working with. Isis is the first thing that came to my mind. Lakshmi. Okay. Wow, service. Interesting. Interessante. Grief. Okay. And this isn't bad. You know, perspective is very much everything, but it isn't bad. But I see where it's going. I hear what they're saying. What your higher self is trying to bring to your awareness, let you know. Okay? Overcoming obstacles. Yeah, because again, there's an energy here of endings and beginnings as well. Wow. I said ascended masters, and I said El Moira because El Moira is significant to the Jesus energy. Look at your higher self coming through, okay? With the confirmations, okay? Thank you. Thank you. All right, and let's see what your tarot is. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Like, I get so excited. 6 of Cups. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And 4 of Swords. Oh my God, I love this. I picked this pile. So, but the first thing that I am hearing from your higher self is the service. So I'm hearing that some of you may be in a space where you may be trying to see, with everything going on in the global collective, particularly with, COVID, we already were having a hard time just living. You know what I mean? Well, not all of us. Permiso. But some of you are ready to answer the call I'm hearing. So your higher self is coming through to say, you feel at your best when you can be of service. Master Jesus is about forgiveness. And bottom deck energy for the service and grief cards is forgiveness. So it may be that your higher self is calling for you to be open to seeing here with See the Light. Because this is 2 people. So it's a girl and a boy. It doesn't have to be. It isn't gender specific. But it lets me know that it's a yin-yang type energy with the divine masculine and feminine being represented here as a male and female. So again, not gender specific, but more so energetically divine. You're bringing balance to the divine masculine and divine feminine. There may be a situation that spirit is asking, your higher self is calling on you to be open to seeing what you may feel you're missing that may be causing grief because you're currently feel as though you're dealing with difficulties that are beyond your control. But they're beyond your control because what you don't see is the opportunity to move forward in peace. Like, that is what I'm getting. It is not only the opportunity to move forward in peace, but Spirit is creating the opportunity they're giving you a gift. They're giving you the opportunity. They're handing you what you need. So when I say this, I'm saying they're reminding you and letting you know that there is a need to move past any unforgiveness within your heart, allowing yourself to see the light despite what you're dealing with in terms of difficulty, and know that one is a part of the purpose and the plan for how it is you plan to be of service and being able to be a light for others, because you've overcome this. They're going to see this and say, oh my, they're going to hear about this. They're going to see this. You're going to share it, and they're going to be inspired. You're going to move past the grief. All of this to bring you into a space where your provisions are being manifested physically. Because again, the whole aspect of the higher self is to bring attention at a soul level to your conscious awareness, integrating with the subconscious what you need most. The things that, may have been coming through from them the whole time, but you may not necessarily be seeing it. And now it's time to not only see it, but see it in a different light. Changing your perspective about what you consider difficulty and grief. Because something about what you're dealing with, you are overcoming this. You will not be grieving long. And if this is like a physical, loss of a loved one, my condolences. And I also feel as though Spirit is saying, you're going to understand that losing something sometimes is an opportunity to appreciate it. Not just appreciate it, but appreciate other things. And I feel like there's an answer prayer here. But there's a need for you to see that the possibilities are unlimited, because they're telling you to expect the unexpected here. You don't even know how much peace is coming. You don't even know, Luna, how much rest is going to be available to you, because you may not be resting. It may have broken your heart. It may have broken your heart, this situation, this person. And as your higher self is saying, forgive, change the scenery. Know that, your higher self is working tirelessly with your divine team to bring all relationships, or bring you back into union with certain spiritual connections. You're on the path of light and forgiveness and love. And with Master Jesus, it might be patriarch energy here, father energy, that is in need of healing. It may be that there's a need to heal some childhood issues surrounding father energy. But whatever this difficulty is, whatever this grief that you're currently experiencing is, Spirit is definitely here to say that your answers are being your prayers are being answered. And know that there is a gift coming to you of unlimited possibilities. Expect the unexpected. I heard it and it came out. Because you're going to be moving forward. The Six of Cups, in terms of how I'm hearing your higher self come through with this, this is not about something from the past per se, coming back up, like reconciliation energy. But I do feel as though it may be a need to heal certain aspects of your past, but this is about how this opportunity is going to literally move you forward. It's going to uproot you and move you into peace. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to overcome this and be in a state of peace. You're going to be so much higher for it. You're going to be so much lighter for it. Don't you dare come through here, Luna. And it's a beautiful thing. So know that the worst is behind you and that you are overcoming any previous challenges. Know that you are on the path of love and light. You know what it is that you want to do. And I feel like Spirit and your higher self is coming together to remind you that because you do know what you want to do, you are in a space of being open to forgiveness and letting go of this grief, allowing these things to end. Because when you allow the grief to end and you welcome in forgiveness and you are grateful for the difficulties and you're seeing things from a different perspective, you are saying to the universe, you're saying to God, you're saying to, your spiritual source, for whatever resonates for you, that I am open, I am here, and I am ready to experience this gift of unlimited possibilities. I am ready to receive this expansion. I am ready to receive this peace because I'm tired. Some of y'all are tired. That is the energy. You're tired. And if you watched the video that I did before, then you know that it is a lot going on in the collective where people are physically tired because of the spiritual warfare that is taking place. But that's what Spirit is saying. The work that you're doing in the Spirit, they see this. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. They are bringing you help. They are bringing you aid. You have already overcome this. You just have to change your perspective and be open to receiving the way the universe and your divine team is trying to align you to the prosperity that's here. Yeah, because it's a lot of healing taking place. It's a lot of healing, and I feel like a lot of you here are alchemists. That is the energy. Your higher self is coming through like you're the alchemist. Take this grief, take this difficulty, and change it. You see the light. You see the direction. You have the vision. And because you're allowing yourself to let certain things in, let certain things go, out of really, really allowing yourself to open your heart to forgiveness and follow the path of love and service, you're going to come into so much more peace. You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel better. So make sure that you are trusting yourself. You're trusting and you're clear in your intentions about what you want, and knowing that the divine has your back and is definitely bringing all of this to a close so that you can truly, truly be in a state where you're good. Things are calm. You'll have a season of peace after so much turmoil and chaos and conflict. So I do hope that that finds you well. But you guys, I just feel like we're going to pull a mudra because I feel like you guys could use it. So let's see how we can get this energy flowing. Additional message from the higher self for the Labradorite. Must be retrograde because that's the only time my speech gets real janky. Alright, let's see. How is the higher self calling for us to flow? What else can we do to bring in all that the universe? Alright. Wow. Stillness. Okay. So, empowerment. So again, I see this and I think alchemy. Again, so empowerment or Vara Mudra is about clarity, personal power, and self-esteem. So call back your power to you. You're the alchemist. You have the Ascended Master Jesus here, El Moira. You're overcoming difficulties. You're getting the clarity that you seek in terms of your purpose, in terms of the current difficulties and grief that you may be experiencing, and trying to bring understanding and clarity to why certain things are happening the way that they are. But it is simply about allowing yourself to become empowered to the assimilation of life experiences. This particular mudra is very good for helping you to cultivate passion, clarity, and personal power. And again, it's funny because even in Power 1 and 2, I talked about sacral chakra energy. And solar plexus energy is, one of personal power. So expect the unexpected. Know that clarity is here. Know that you are the alchemist. Call your power back to you. Use that so that you can continue to be of service, so that you can continue to be the light. Lighting the way for so many others, because you're already doing it. You're already doing it. And because you're already doing it, your higher self is reminding you, be ready to receive, because there's something coming in from the spirit that is really going to create so much stability, so much happiness, and so much relaxation. I feel like your higher self is wanting you to relax, or know that this energy of relaxing is coming in. For some of you, your energy may be, you may be having issues with digestion. Or that may be one of the ways that you know that you're currently in an ascension, because you may be experiencing things within, your stomach. You may be having things go on within your stomach. Okay? So I do hope that this finds you well. And 18 is 9. So I feel like you're about to bring things full circle. For a lot of you, this is about completing certain things. You're getting the clarity to complete certain things. That's why, you're seeing the light. You're changing your perspective. You're completing. Some of you may be in a space where this next season of your life, or this next level, is bringing you into your life's purpose. And this is going to be completion. Like, this isn't going to be the end of, things, the end all be all. But you're completing something. You're wrapping something up now. And they're wanting you to do this because it's going to lead to so much prosperity, wealth, and abundance for you. I feel like something about your latter days will be so amazing. Whether your latter is now, or whether your latter is later. That's going to vary for different people. So take it how it resonates. But I do hope that this message found you well for where you are. Take what resonates. What doesn't, that's okay. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Comment below anything, if it resonated for you. I would love to hear and interact and engage with you all. And I hope you all have an amazing, amazing evening. Peace. Namaste.